Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, they're getting a lot of...
Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can...
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner from second is in to score.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one more hit to really get him off and running.
Tyrone Lawler will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Well, he's second in the league in hitting right now, so we'll see what kind of finish he can put on.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Russ Gibson digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hawley going back on it, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
One out, runner on third. He's just looking for something he can get in the air, and he does a lot more than that.
Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hawley racing back, still going back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. He's around third, not done yet. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on.
Into the box, Buddy Dick. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, heading for second now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Third baseman, Tyrone
Lawler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Olivo moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Buddy Dick. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Shoots this one to first. In there, a base hit. The relay. And he is in there.
The batter.
So striding in, number 21, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Trying to hold the lead. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
12.
Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Hard liner to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Martin Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The batter, number 7, second
Pat
baseman.
Perazo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Buddy Dick will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Tyrone Lawler will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
As soon as this ball left his hand, I think he knew it was going to be a base hit. He's not only angry with himself for giving up the hit, but now he's losing the game, too.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 10-7. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Padres, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome. The California Coastal Air sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Tyrone Lawler will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title. Now a throw over to first.
He's safe.
And a dive, but he's back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
1-1. Here it is.
No, that's a ball.
On that one. 2 balls and a strike. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will...
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, he had backed himself into a corner here early on. With the bases loaded, he was forced.
Buddy Dick strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I think the phrase here is when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
3-1.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Hot shot to third. Prado takes it in.
Out.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Buddy Dick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Lifted in the air out to right. Clark has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. stepping in, Buddy Dick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Buddy Dick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 12-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout.
About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one.
Buddy Dick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Hit high and deep to left field. Hernandez ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Settling in now, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Now in the box, Tyrone Lawler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hawley looking up. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 62 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. And you can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hawley racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Buddy Dick will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. This is pulled into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Buddy Dick will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Olivo over to his left. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 12-9. So long from Southern California.
1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.